Hey fam, I'm your host Dante the Dark Knight, and welcome to another episode of Eagles Talk, the #1 Eagles coverage show on Facebook that is by Eagles fans for Eagles fans. Now, as always, we start off with what you can do. Everybody has a job here. This is an interactive show. We, the hosts, we do our job, and you, the audience, do yours. And let me tell you what a wonderful job you've been doing. Thank you for watching and supporting the show as you do. We appreciate it. Now, first things first, make sure you share the show. Share it on your Facebook page as well as on your other social media sites, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere and everywhere. And when you mention our show, make sure to throw in the hashtag Eagles Talk. Second, if you're watching and have not yet gone to our Facebook page and liked and or followed our page, do so now. In addition, Eagles Talk is now a podcast found in iTunes on the iOS platform as well as on the Android platform. Just choose your favorite podcast players and search Eagles Talk. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast and stay. But let me before I bring on my co-host, I gotta sneak this in here because they don't want me to do it. But you see what I got on, right? They told me I can't talk about this. We did it, they's like, no, none of this talk. We can't talk about these people here. So I'm gonna flash it on the screen real quick, and we not out of it. We're gonna come back. We're gonna win 4 in a row, and that's how it's gonna go down. So don't worry about it. They're gonna get on me. We can't talk about them no more. Okay, all right. Anyway, so let me bring on my co-host now. Yo, what up, Pat? I don't know what's going on.
I see you try to sneak that in there, man.
No, we not talking about them, Pat. We not talking about them, Pat. We not going. All right.
I hear you. I hear you. But you know what? I do gotta say something too, man. Shout out to the 76ers, man. Let's get it done, man. That's all I gotta say. Get it done, man.
All right, let me hit a couple comments before we get into it. Ray Sowers, what's up, Dante? You're tired from your hike today? Yes, I am. It's good because the kids, if you don't know, I came on Facebook a little earlier and showed some live footage of me out hiking with the kids. They were off from school today, so I had to find something for them to do, so I took them on a hike. And that's a good thing because, you got kids, you'll tire them right out. They're going to sleep like babies tonight. But guess who else is going to sleep like a baby? I am. I'm going to be asleep like a baby. You know what I'm saying? And I hope it doesn't start early, during the Sixers game. Man, 2.5, 3 mile hike. Yeah, that's that was something else. But let me get a couple more. Sixers and 7. Oh, we can't talk about them, Manado. But Naldi. I'm not going to talk about them. That Pat, I don't. He's talking. I'm not talking about him. All right, they told me don't talk about it. All right, so
we gave him a shout out. Yeah.
William Turner, hi from New Jersey. What's up? Shout outs to New Jersey. Talik Jones, fly Eagles, fly. You know it, baby. It's no off season for the Eagles. That's why we can do this show all the time, because the NFL has done a great job in making and keeping football relevant all year round. They're in all season workouts now. They've been at the complex the last couple of weeks working it out, and we even saw some news of if you saw the interview this morning, our quarterback said he'll be back week 1, and we'll get into it in a little bit because me and Pat was arguing about this. But let me see. What do you feel, William Turner? What do you feel about Corey Clement? As far as the commencement address, that was an honor for him to do that. Yeah, I didn't hear it, but I heard he did a good job.
Yeah, he was the youngest one to do a commencement speech. He did a good job.
All right, I have to listen to it. I didn't listen to it. Pete Rock, shout out to my Eagles family, and shout out to you, Pete Rock. Thanks for joining them, man. Super Bowl 52 champions, Andrew. You know it. We are. I forgot to say that. Let me go back. Let me rewind. Welcome to Eagles Talk, the Eagles coverage show for our Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles.
You see that,
Dodie,
right?
What's up? So Dodie's out there. I haven't seen you in a while. Dodie, what's going on? Dwayne Gant, why do we need another quarterback? I don't know. All right. I don't know. I mean, we had the potential MVP of the league last year, and then we had the Super Bowl MVP. I don't know what we need another quarterback for. Christopher Burton, what's up, Chris? Our admin from our Facebook group, Eagles Talk. If you're not a member, you need to go over and join now. And if anybody is in the Eagles Talk group, make sure you add more people. We want all the people we can get. Talik Jones, hello. Hope we sign little cuz. Who's that? Sandon Sullivan. I don't know him. You know him? You know him?
I'm not too sure about him. I haven't heard of him yet, but I'll look him up. I'll keep that in mind. You know, I guarantee next show I have some information on him. If he's in school, if he's not in school, if he's a free agent signing, I have information on him.
All right, so we enough small talk. Corey is saying first topic. Corey's sitting out there like, okay, guys, whatever. What first topic? All right, Corey. All right. We're gonna get to the first topic right now. But like I just explained, my man said there's no shots today. So anybody out there that is waiting for shots.
But just because it's no shots, hold up. Just because it's no shots don't mean it's not a drink.
All right. So yeah, I got my beer and all that, but they said you said no shot. So but anyway, Quincy says he's a cornerback from Georgia State. All right, so let's go. So we're gonna skip this part. I'll put it up there anyway. So we're gonna if everybody out there has your shot, do it. It's time to do it now.
We're gonna do it right now.
No. I mean, I actually do have mine, but you go
ahead and do it. I'll take it with you, man.
I got mine. Ray Sowers has his. All right. Okay. All right. Then I'm going to have to go. All right, Ray. Well, then I got somebody. All right. Look, Stephanie's like, no shot. Look, it just puts a part of the game. All right. Okay. Just because he doesn't have his, I guess I'll do mine then. All right. Here we go. First quarter shots. All right. Everybody out there. Oh, Talik has his. He got his drink. 1, 2, 3. Bang. All right, that's out the way. And our first quarter topic is, why does Jones hate us? If you've seen the news within the last week or so, they put out the first power rankings after the draft, and a lot of some people had us ranked number 1, but Maurice Jones-Drew hated on us and said that we weren't worthy to be rated number 1. Why does this guy hate us? Why would we not be worthy of being rated number 1? Being as though we finished last season as the Super Bowl champions, and I think that we've gotten better from that squad till today. And why wouldn't we be number 1? Why do you think Maurice Jones-Drew is hating on us? Pat, tell me.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I think he's butthurt over something. I think he had a conversation back when he's about to get drafted and something went awry and he always hated the Eagles. Or he might have secretly been a Cowgirls fan and everything that went against the Eagles he was happy for. I mean, listen, you go back to last season and the games he predicted. Actually, the game when we lost Carson Wentz against the Rams, he said, in quotes, the Eagles would not win another game. End quote. This is what he said live on TV on NFL Network. Not only did we win our next 2 games, we got home field advantage. We clinched the first overall seed at NFC, and we went on to, become these guys, Super Bowl champs. Also, the same thing he said he hated on us during the playoffs and in the Super Bowl. I don't know what it is. This guy he needs to. You know what? Keep doing what you're doing. It's giving us motivation to repeat this year. That's what we need. We need some more motivation, man. I don't know what to say about this guy. It's just like when he talks about the Eagles, it's never positive. The only positive thing he ever said was in dealing with Carson Wentz. He said it one time, and that was it. He said, you know what? The Rams have a better defensive line in the offseason. The Eagles, they're not even going to win the NFC East. They're going to be last in the NFC East. And everybody looked at him like, yo, you high or something. You pulling the Kanye West right now.
I hear you, man. I'm sorry about that. I brought up another screen and got double audio. But anyway, yeah, this guy he's it's all right. Like you said, I'm okay with that. You know why? Because they try to say that lightning can't strike twice. But you know what? If people like Maurice Jones-Drew wants to continue with this hate, we will use the same motivation that got us to last year's Super Bowl. If you want to play us with no respect, we'll use that no respect theme again. We'll do it. Don't threaten us. We will do it again. These guys, there's a lot of players that's on this team that didn't experience the joy of what went down last year. I mean, some did, but not in a playing role, and they are just as hungry to get back there and contribute in an active role, a more active role this year. So they're hungry. We still have hungry people. We got Michael Bennett on the team. He's hungry. Nada is hungry. Carson Wentz is hungry.
Oh, he's
Carson
foaming at the mouth.
Sproles is hungry. Hicks is hungry. We still have hungry dogs, as Kelsey says, and they run faster. So, Mr. MJD, you need to watch your mouth. Let me go to some comments, man, see what the people are thinking out there. Sharif John, remember that MJD is a Jag, and he really thought the Jags were going all the way. He said the Jags would have beat the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Oh,
he did say that.
Yeah, but couldn't. They couldn't beat the Patriots, so it's a moot point. And we did. All right, Terrence Hopkins, MJD's a punk. I'm with that. He's a punk. He's a stronger word than that, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it strong. Steve Nelson, MJD wished he was Shady McCoy. You right about that. He's mad. Marcus Jones, he's mad because we didn't pick him up. He a little butthurt over that, huh? Christopher Jones says we will go 8-8. Really? That's another good point, Chris.
Yeah, man.
That we was going to go 8-8.
I didn't even want to bring that up because everything that comes out this guy's mouth is negative towards us. Listen, even Chris Collinsworth, he praised the Eagles somehow, some way during the Super Bowl and after the Super Bowl. This guy doesn't praise us at all. Like, he doesn't even give us one good iota. Even we win a Super Bowl, said, "Oh, good for y'all. You're not gonna win another Super Bowl." Like, really, dude?
You're right. Oh, darn, I didn't start the clock. But you're absolutely right.
Don't worry, we got 2.5 more minutes.
2.5 more minutes. Okay, yeah. I'll get the clock ready. I forgot to start the clock for the quarter. But anyway, I don't know why this guy hates us, but like I said, we will gladly take up that hate, and we will take it and use it as motivation. You better know that's all you need to do is put a raw piece of red meat in front of these guys. It's going to be devoured. So please give us more, MJD. Give us more. Hungry dog's going to eat. Todd, you're right. 8-8, he tripping. Christopher Allen, you're absolutely right. Let's talk a little bit about what we were talking about in the the pre-show. Carson Wentz, and I didn't put it on the agenda because I just saw it, but Carson Wentz this morning in his interview said he's confident that he will be back week 1. Me and Pat had a little debate because I think that if he does not get any preseason reps, I don't think he should start week 1. I don't think he should start. And Pat, what's your viewpoint on it?
Listen, if the guy is ready, if he's medically cleared, if he's been practicing, the chemistry with him and the receivers are on point, there's no reason not to start him. If he's healthy, get him on the field. If he's not healthy, I understand. You know what? He might need hold off maybe 1 game or 2 games before he come back into the season. But if he's healthy, if he's medically cleared, and he's in practice and he's preparing himself to play this kid. He's hungry, man. Just like we said earlier about hungry dogs run faster. He said on this morning. He said, you know what? They love their team players, but at the same time, They feel like though they left something out there and they want to recapture that. So they're hungry. All those IR guys, Jason Peters, Chris Marigolds, even Darren Sproles, they're hungry to come back and make sure this season is even as special as last season.
All right. Corey Robinson agrees with you. I'll put him up on the screen. If he's healthy, let him play. Corey, you and my co-host Pat are smoking something. I don't know what it is, but y'all tripping. Y'all are tripping. Why would you, if this guy has no preseason under his belt, no reps with this, and he has new receivers. His only returning receivers are Alshon Jeffrey and Ertz. He's got a new tight end, and there's going to be a lot of 2 tight end sets. He has a new tight end, 2 new tight ends. He has another receiver on the other side, Mike Wallace. We didn't even mention the other guy they just signed, Wheaton. Is that his name? Last name Wheaton?
Marcus Wheaton, yeah.
Marcus Wheaton. He has him also. and you saw that it took getting some chemistry between the receivers even this past year before they were on the same page. Now, you're saying to me, you guys out there, Patrick and Christopher or Corey, Corey, you guys are saying to me that Carlson needs no type of rhythm with these guys. He's ready to go. Just throw him back in there. I like the guy. I love him. I think he's potential Hall of Famer. But realistically, I think he needs to have some type of reps. And if he has no reps or no preseason reps with these guys, we have the luxury of having a Nick Foles. We don't have to rush him back. We don't have to.
All right, look, listen. I see you got all that blue on that's going to your head right now, all right? Listen, Tom Brady, even though I don't like the guy, he doesn't play a preseason game. Aaron Rodgers doesn't play a preseason game.
Look on the screen. Look on the screen. You see Christopher Allen's. Look on the screen. Just shut up and listen to some educated fans out there.
The rest.
Look, here's Quincy White.
Practice.
I'd say leave Carlson out till the third game. Make sure he's all the way healthy.
That you receive in practice are more essential than game reps. You want to know why? Because in a game, especially in preseason, you don't ever put in a game plan at least to the third game of the preseason, and sometimes the game plan is not even surrounded around those guys. Now, what you see in the preseason doesn't even mirror what happens in the regular season. Because if you want to say the preseason is what make teams, let's go back in a day and say, you know what, Kevin Cobb was all that. Let's go back in the day and say Bobby Hoying was the second coming of the best quarterback we ever had in preseason. Preseason
right, I'm feeling some pushback here. Jermaine is saying his first year he didn't play any preseason games. Corey's saying Tom Brady was suspended and won the Super Bowl. When you suspended, you can't get in the building. Wentz is there every day. Come on, Dante. I feel as though you are spreading this cancer to some of our educated, intelligent Eagles fans, and I don't like it. You are affecting their brains. Oh my God, Eddie, are you telling me, Eddie, you're also on board with this nonsense? Dante, it took Nick Foles 3 weeks to get that chemistry, and that's going into the playoffs. And you talk about preseason. Oh, he hit the Al Iverson on me. You talking about preseason? We ain't even talking about the game. You talking about preseason? Come on, guys. Look, Steve Nelson. I just hope having the Super Bowl 52 MVP on the bench. If he starts looking over his shoulder and Carlson doesn't try to do too much. Talk about pressure. What if he sucks on his first outing? You know we are going to call for the savior. Nick effing Foles. Yeah, you're right about that. Check
this out. His first season, Carson Wentz's first season, he got injured the first preseason game and then played the rest of the preseason, ended up being the starter, and he went out and had an okay season. He had a pretty good darn season with the receivers and the weapons that he had that first year. The second year, he played limited snaps in the preseason, but when it came time the season, when those bright lights of the season starts to get these guys ready and they're prepared to go, listen, man. If he's prepared, if he's healthy, if he's moving around in practice, if the chemistry is there in practice, you don't hold this man back. You don't hold this man back. All
right. We got to move on. We got to go to the second quarter. All right, let's go.
We've been 5 minutes over.
Yeah, we're 5 over. All right, so let me get